Do women belong in combat roles? That's what we're going to be looking at today and discussing in this video. I've seen a few clips online. One of them was from Jameson's Travel. Go and check out his channel. Puts out absolute brilliant content. But it's about this female officer in the US Army who has recently passed US Ranger School. So she's actually within 75th Ranger Regiment, not just done RASP, got a Ranger tab. She's actually serving within 75th Ranger Regiment. So there's two differences there. So you've got to know that. Both extremely hard, but to get in 75th Ranger Regiment is, I believe, harder. Obviously, you have to go through an extra selection and through their training, and then you actually serve within the elite unit. She's gone and passed. There's about 100 women that have now passed, and she now feels like she has to prove to everyone about her not because of all the nasty comments she's been receiving. But we'll watch a couple of videos here.
How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people don't want it that badly, which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. You know exactly how to be you or how to be me. You don't want to do it.
She's over the moon, which I don't blame her. She's obviously shaved her head, which to be honest makes sense with the grueling tasks you're doing, especially going through things like the swamp phase. Having short hair is most probably going to help you massively. So she's done it. Some cringy sort of ish video there, but it is what it is. It's when you get to these sorts of videos, it completely ruins what she's done. So as you can see here, it says the question is, I get a diss, but but be real, would you count those? You're pushing your chest up and leaving your legs behind, but have it queen, you ain't outworking anybody DEI hire. So they're saying she only got hired because she's a female. Press ups I've seen were pretty decent, better than most lads, to be honest. She then does this. She gets her certificate out.
Haley Gibbons, 66 push-ups, 90 sit-ups, 33-minute and 39-second 5-mile, 12 chin-ups, strong swimmer, 12-mile rep time, 2 hours and 15 minutes. Professional board performance, confident and well-spoken officer that clearly understands the challenges ahead of her to be fully accepted as an officer leader in the RLOC.
That's good. Well done. Honestly, as long as the standards haven't been lowered, hats off to her. But the way she is acting now is absolutely ruining what she did. You know, there's a couple of females in the British Army who've passed P Company, one soldier, one officer. They were the first ones to ever do it. They got a lot of hate. There were crappy comments, but they just kept quiet and they've cracked on with their career. And that's what I believe she should have done. There's been talks that standards were lowered in the past and Ranger School isn't as hard as what it used to be. But from the results she's got, it looks like she did do it. But let's carry on.
Extremely physically fit and prepared to make an immediate impact when airborne and Ranger qualified. Excellent board performance. Humble. Articulate and focused.
Not very humble.
She will be an asset to Ranger Regiment wherever she serves once she earns her Ranger tab. Will serve in RLOC and could serve as in a battalion or an eco company commander. Good hire. Captain Gibbons' board performance was outstanding. She articulated her answers clearly and concise to the board members. She was honest and open about her successes and failures as a new FSC commander. There is no doubt that she is a true logistics professional. If she completes Ranger School, she will no doubt make a great addition to the Ranger Regiment. Very fit, has resiliency, bounced back from early challenges in military career at USMA, displays proactiveness that will lead to success. So, if that's a DEI hire, show me one that's not.
Well, like I said, hats off to you if you've actually done it, but you're going the wrong way around it. Can women be in combat roles? My personal opinion, yes, they can, as long as they fit the role and they pass to the standard. She's done another video here.
So you don't know me at all. I am probably one of the most confident, secure, I know myself inside and out people you'll ever meet. I just feel the need to speak on stuff when my hard work gets discredited. Oh, you just got it because you are a woman. Oh, DEI hire. There's nothing wrong with being a DEI hire, but I didn't get selected for service in 75th just because I was a woman. I got selected because I was the most qualified candidate. Point blank, period. Argument done. I was one of the most physically fit. I was the best logistician for the job, and that's why I got hired. It's not because I'm insecure that I feel the need to speak out on things. I feel the need to speak out on things because it's people like you who keep discrediting my hard work.
Yes, there is. Oh my God. I'm not saying she got selected for DEI hire, but there definitely is an issue with being selected for a DEI hire. It is not good. You should be selected on merit, qualification, and do you fit the job role? And if women fit the job role, then they should be hired into today's role. If a woman can pass to all the exact same standards that the man can pass, and standards have not been lowered, then yes, I think they should be in combat roles. Depending, I don't think there would be loads of women that would do it anyway. But if the odd few to get through and they pass to the standards, then why not? If she's generally passed to the standard, then I think women should be in combat roles. I think the way she's going about it now, she should just keep her mouth shut. She's put in the graft. She's done the hard work. She's badged. She's in. She's got great results by the sounds of it. That's what she's showing us. You're always going to get hate. I get hate for making videos. I know other people put their sales online. They get hate. Other women do things. They try and get discredit. And men do massive achievements. There's always going to be someone out there goes, no, I can do it better. That was rubbish. You're always going to get hate. You are. If you're going to go for something like this, you're going to get hate. You've just got to accept that people are going to try and discredit you. And there's no point trying to prove them wrong, because then no matter what you're going to say, the majority of people say in the comments aren't going to listen to her. They're not. So she needs to just say, get on with her career. She, says she could be a good, possibly company commander, platoon commander. Keep your head down and go and do it, and just have a great career within the Ranger Regiment. Those guys are elite and they do some really alley stuff. So why not just keep your head down and go and do it? Don't be putting videos like this online, because people are going to discredit you anyway. So if you put in a hard graft, just do it silently, crack on silently and prove them wrong that way. And then get to the end of your career and know inside yourself that you've proved them wrong. But can women be in combat roles? In my personal opinion, yes. Women have technically been in combat roles all this time. People say in the British Army, women shouldn't be in combat roles. They shouldn't be in the infantry. And I sort of, when I was younger, I was a bit like, yeah, I totally agree. But when you look at when we was at the height of Afghan, you had female medics attached to the infantry guys in checkpoints, in PBs, in FOBs, going out on patrol daily, getting into contact, saving guys' lives. They've been there. They've done it. Now all we've done is open it up to the RAC, Royal Armoured Corps, infantry, SF. I think, are they going to pass UKSF? Most probably not. But can they do the most basic sort of combat roles? Yes, they can. Is every woman cut for it? No. There's only a small few select, and there's only a small few select that are going to go for it just because of genetics, nature, the way women are. But if this, officer generally has done it, then hats off to her. But just prove them wrong silently. Prove them wrong silently. There's no need to go and do all of this. But yeah, there's always going to be someone that discredits you. Hats off to her for passing if the standards generally haven't been lowered. Same for the girls that got and passed P Company. Well done to them. It's been quite a few years now. There's most probably a few more that have passed. Are we seeing standards lowered across the board when it comes to the military? Yes, we are. There's all these gender and age neutral basic fitness tests. They're lowering the standards. You can see by the times that the standards have been lowered. We've now just got to accept it and work our way around it. So hopefully still maintain that level of fitness and mental resilience that the US and the UK need within their soldiers. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and I'll see you soon.